Joining us now on the Megacast is LaTrell Bell from the Hannan Center as they prepare to celebrate some people making impacts in our community, even at an older age. There's 70 over 70 awards are opening nominations this week, and LaTrell joins us now on the Megacast. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Hey, Tyler, thank you so much for having us and thinking about Hannan and allowing us to come on this platform and share about this exciting event.
Yeah, glad to have you on. For those that may not be familiar with Hannan, tell us about your organization first and some of the different services that you're providing in our local area.
Sure. So Hannan has been around the Metro Detroit, specifically here in Detroit, since we're at around 98 years now. So we've been around for a long time. And actually in 25, we'll be celebrating our centennial year. And so Hannan has been around. We offer services in several different areas. We have our Xenobomb Service Center, and that is our social work component. So just so if you don't know about Hannan, what we primarily do is we serve older adults in the Detroit metro area. And so our Xenobomb Center is our social work center that we offer telephone reassurance, which was a program that derived out of the COVID-19. So weekly, our social workers call different seniors in our community and just have a conversation with them, see how their week is going, to kind of, let them know that they're not alone, they're not lonely, and they're not forgotten. We also offer social work case management and, support groups. We have several support groups and those sort of things. We also have a huge art presence here. In fact, if you've never been to Hannan, I invite you to come. We have a beautiful art gallery here. Actually, you see some art that's sitting behind me. We have a beautiful art gallery. Art is a huge part of our culture, especially with our older adults. It allows them to be expressive, and a lot of the works that you'll see here is done by our older adults. We also offer a component where we have art therapy. And that kind of segue into a place that we have upstairs. Up on our fourth floor, we have a adult day service center. It's called Daybreak. And Daybreak targets and focuses more so in the area for those dealing with dementia. And it also serves as a respite for their caregivers. So it's kind of a twofold thing where we care for the loved one with dementia and give them different therapies and let them come and have an exciting day at Hannan while their caregivers get to go out and run day-to-day errands, leaving them here. So there's a lot that we do. And one thing that, we really push is our Beyond You, which is our lifelong learning program. And we offer so many classes, from Zumba to singing, to acting, to learning how to speak a new language. You're never too old to learn a new language. So Hannan is just full of so many different things, and we can go on and on and on about what we do here.
You can always find more information on the Hannan Center by visiting hannan.org, HANN. AN.org, or calling them 313-833-1300, 313-833-1300. Joining us on the program from the Hannan Center is their Director of Fund Development and their Marketing Director, LaTrell Bell, on today's edition of the Megacast. LaTrell, as we mentioned, this is all surrounding your 70 over 70 awards coming up very soon. Nominations are now open. Tell us about these awards and who they recognize.
Nominations are now open, as you said, and so, a lot of our viewers, you may be, familiar with the 30 under 30 or the 40 under 40, but, we recognize that our older adults are still making impact or have made great impact in our society and in our world. And so back in 2017, we decided to say, you know what we're going to do is we're going to host a 70 over 70 event. And what we do is we have 10 different categories. And in those categories, we honor 7 older adults that have made impactless change in their society and in their community. And I tell you, Tyler, it is something, to be honest with you, here's a little secret for those that may just be hearing about it this year. This will actually be my first one that I'm attending as well, and I'm planning it. So
it's great to recognize those
in
these communities that it's great to recognize those in these communities that are making an impact and continuing to make an impact, as they get older in life. Maybe they're done with their careers, they've raised their kids, but they still want to have an impact, and they're going a long way to do that in so many different areas, both in Detroit and surrounding communities. If people want to nominate somebody to be recognized for the work that they continue to do in our communities, how can they go about nominating someone, LaTrell?
Right. So if you want to go, you can go to our website. We have a landing page for 70 over 70, and that is 70, the number 70 over 70, the word 70.com. And you can go there. You'll see the prompts there that allows you to just click on the nominations, and you'll see that there's several categories that you can nominate someone for. There's a lifelong achievement. There is arts and culture. There's a change maker, unsung hero, those that are, made a way in entrepreneurship. And then there's also lifelong learning. So you can go right to our website, 70over70.com, and you'll be able to nominate as many as you can. Here's the thing. Nominate as many as you can. There is no cap. So the more nominations, the better.
More information can be found, again, 70over70.com, or go to Hannan Center's website at hannan.org to learn more information. Joining us on the Megacast today is LaTrell Bell, the Director of Fund Development and the Marketing Director at the Hannan Center. You can learn more information, again, hannan.org, or visit them at 4750 Woodward Avenue in Detroit. Call them 313-833-1300, 313-833-1300. for more information, including all their other programs beyond 70 over 70. And for those that are not familiar with these awards, or haven't maybe tuned in the past to see who has been recognized by the Hannan Center for their impact in the community, who are some of the notable winners from past editions of 70 over 70?
Oh, my, I was going back through the roster. I mean, just Detroit locals. You have Brenda Scott. You have, and for those who are familiar with the funeral home industry, one of the largest funeral homes is the Swanson Funeral Home, and you had O'Neill Swansons. We've had so many, Tyler, I can't even name them all, but the who's have been nominated. And what I mean about that is that some that and then some that are unsung. So there's we've had classes from 2017 up until now. So we're looking for the next names.
Again, more information can be found on their website, hannan.org. To find more information on programs from the Hannan Center in Detroit and supporting all throughout the Detroit area. For those that may be interested in keeping up to date with these awards as they're nominating, and hopefully seeing some of those nominees that they're presenting being recognized later on this year, when is the 70 over 70 awards, and how can people participate later on?
So our award day is going to be October 7th. That is a Saturday, and it's going to kick off at around 11:30. There's going to be a wonderful lunch. It will be held at Fellowship Chapel's Dome Banquet Hall, beautiful facility. And we have a great day planned already. I've been planning and working with our team, from serving a great meal to we have some great entertainment. I won't announce the name yet, but we have some great entertainment lined up. And then we also will have, different ones from the community there to speak. So it's going to be a phenomenal event. You don't want to miss it. There are all type of opportunities that you can support, and you will see those on our website as well, and on the 70over70.com website, where maybe you want to sponsor seniors. Again, we cover every ticket for the senior and they can bring one other guest with them, and those tickets are comped. And so if you want to sponsor one of our nominees, we welcome that. There's several tiers that you can do that, and we don't turn away any sponsorships. And also, again, with nominations, so please just push out, let people know what we're doing, and let's get as many nominations as we can. Beyond October 7th, Hannan, there's always something to do around Hannan. If you want to volunteer or you want to, come and be a part of our programs, again, visit our website. You can join our email list, and weekly you'll get an email blast about those things.
More information can be found on programs at the Hannan Center all throughout the year at hannan.org, and you can submit your nominees, unlimited amounts of nominations you can make on 70over70.com. That's the number 70, and then the words over 70.com. Those began in late May and run until July 14th. That's a Monday, July 14th. Now through July 14th, you can nominate 70over70.com. We're joined by LaTrell Bell, the Director of Fund Development and the Marketing Director at the Hannan Center on today's edition of the Megacast. LaTrell, before we let you go, anything else that we haven't discussed today about Hannan, about 70 over 70, or other topics that you'd like to discuss?
Once again, we've covered the great deal of 70 over 70 and what we do here at Hannan. Again, thank you so much to you all for having us and thinking about us and letting us come in and share this great opportunity with the community. Everyone is welcome here at Hannan, so feel free to check out all of our resources, and any way we can help you or your loved one, we look forward to serving you.
Again, hannan.org, the place to go for more information on the Hannan Center, and 70over70.com for nominations. LaTrell, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Again, you enjoy the rest of your day and continue to get those nominations out for us.